Check this.
So we're gonna do the front brakes on this too now. Same stuff. What I plan on doing is the way they had it ran on here previously is terrible from the get-go. I'm going to go ahead and drill this flat plate here. Say hello to my helper. Flat plate here, and then I'm going to run the line directly through there and then attach it to the trailing arm coming down. I'll let you know when you get back. So we got the hole drilled. As you can see, it is right there. And then I like to always put grommets and everything, just an added precaution. If you're going to use a flame retardant sleeve, it should be fine without it. I would not run just a plastic line through there. I wouldn't just let a plastic line hang out neither. I would want to try to cover it up the best you can. But to run the plastic line through this with the sleeve is just an extra precaution. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Alright, so I've already ran the line through the hole like I discussed, down the trailing arm, and now it's connected here, just out of sight, right there. You can barely see it right there. Basically I'm going to go over there and turn the steering wheel back and forth, and we can verify that clearance is all good from left to right. As you can see, there's no binding or pulling on the line. Now we're going to go back the other way, where we originally were. And line is stretched out, but there is still no pulling. So that's perfect. If you're running a plastic line, a braided line, whatever kind of line you are running, the main thing you want to watch for is that this is going to have free clearance and it's not going to bind up in any way. I'll get back at you as soon as we get to the next part. Little trick I figured out along the way here that might help someone else in the future. Like I was showing you earlier, putting the heat shrink on there, that becomes a pain real quick. Just take a piece of electrical tape, wrap it real tight, and it makes it a very minimal size at that point. See, nice and small, no frayed ends or nothing. Then that gives you the ability to take your heat shrink, slide it directly over. Now that you have it over, you pull the tape back off. See, back at this point like we've been at. You get your figure out where this is going to be sitting at. Your flare piece, double-ended flare, I believe. Another thing is when that happens, there's a smooth part inside your pliers that's not real rigid, so that will help you from damaging the nylon. So bam, so you got that on there. Yeah, that's where it should be. Now you know where you can slide this to. Got it about to there. And heat shrink. Definitely a lot easier than what had going on earlier. As you see also from my last video, no fire, it's not catching on fire. It's retardant, it's not flame resistant apparently, but regardless, it is working flawlessly for what I wanted to use it for. So, alright, so I'm finished with one side. and I'm finished getting it all the way to the master. Kind of show you how I routed it, and I will go over why I routed it that way. So basically, as you see, I have zip tied it on the top part of the framing all the way down over to this point here, which it goes into oh, there it is. It goes into the T, which then from the T it goes into the slave cylinder, which you can see the line going down and into the side right there. And then from that point, go take the rest line back up and I go back down. Now the reason why I'm staying high with it and trying to keep it away from any moving part possible is because, for one, you don't want it to get pinched or break. You don't want nothing to bounce off the ground, hit it, and break it. So with it being ran up high and away from everything, it just minimizes downtime and accidents. Because if you lose your brakes, you're gonna fucking crash, and that's not cool. No one likes crashing, so there that is.